Just close your eyes and just for a moment settle yourself. Arriving here. Maybe a few deep breaths. And to start, I call the spirits of the directions of fire, within and without, the fire in our heart and the fire outside, and the spirits of earth, the nurturing, the deep, that which gives birth to all of life here, and the spirits of the south, of water, the flowing rivers and the seas, and of the flow within us, and the spirits of the north, of air, of the breath, of that field that unites us all. And I'm honoring the land we stand upon, each of us, in their own space and landscape and grounds. And honoring all the living beings that share this planet with us, the plants, the animals, the trees, and the rock people. Honoring and calling in our ancestors, those who mean well with us and gave us life, thanking them for leaving us a habitable planet. Honoring the spiritual forces of Peru, the mountains and the jungle forces, the seen and the unseen. Calling in the children's fire and great spirit, who has so many names and cannot be named. The magical, the mystical, that which is not seen, but can be felt, intuited, and known within each of us. I pray that whatever we do tonight, whatever we create, whatever we experience, is for the highest good of all of life. Aho. And if we now all light our candle, and Jonathan, if you want to put us on gallery view again, so that we can see our candles and hold them up. Letting our light shine. Aho. And it is my great pleasure tonight and in a moment to pass over, but firstly to welcome all of you, but especially, of course, the people who are joining us from Peru tonight, which is John Crow McKinnon. You can see him on your right, who is right now in the jungle with a group of people. Then we have Nina, a curandero. Fueje, which is difficult to express, also curandero and shaman. John will introduce them a bit better than I do. There's Fuejo. And then we have Wolfgang, who will translate for us tonight from Spanish into English, ignoring his mother tongue, German, altogether. So this is Wolfgang. So, and John, I'm passing over to you now. So Jonathan will spotlight you, and it's all over to you.
Well, thank you, Krista and Jonathan, for giving us this opportunity to join you from Peru. This is the third in the series, as you know, of Winds of Change. Giving power to the indigenous voices of Peru. The first two were to bring attention to the plight that Peru is facing right now. The second one was a call to the spirits for healing, and this one is a celebration of life in Peru. The jungle is teeming with life. It is a constant cycle of death and rebirth, and just a profusion of all kinds of plants and animals. And there is a very deep and honored tradition of working with the plant medicines and the medicines of the animals of the rainforest. And Viejo is a third generation curandero. His surname is Rivas. His father is Don Agustin Rivas, who is very well known. And this is his partner, Nina Caspi, which is her spirit name. Her given name is Andrea Marx. And she's been working with Viejo for a number of years and is a very powerful curandero in her own right. And they work beautifully together. If you hear music in the background, it's because there is a school nearby that is celebrating the International Day of the Woman. And because that's the source of the disturbance, we won't allow it to disturb us. But that's what you may hear. And we appreciate if you take a moment to remember the importance of women to all of life. Mother Ayahuasca is a feminine force and a great healer. And ayahuasca is the teaching plant that we go to here in the jungle and that many curanderos work with. Viejo will be giving a benediction to this ayahuasca that we'll be using tonight in our ceremony in a few hours. And the benediction will be to give thanks to the indigenous people of Peru who have contributed so much to the culture from the jungle to the mountains. The accomplishments they've made over the millennia are startling. It could be argued that the conquerors who came from Europe were not so advanced as the people they found here. They are a wonderful, wonderful group of people. In fact, one of our group is a Cusqueña. She is from Cusco. And I will just take a moment to pan our small group so you can see everyone and let them introduce themselves just briefly by their name and where they're from. Beginning with you, Rudy.
Hello, my name is Rudy. I'm from Germany.
My name is Sid. I'm from Massachusetts in New England in the United States.
Stefan Topolsky, my position from UMass, and so that's it.
Hello, my name is Sandra. I'm from Cusco.
Oh, my name is Wolfie. I'm the traducer. I'm from Germany.
Yo soy Viejo. Soy de Perú, de la selva del Perú.
His name is Viejo, and he's from Peru, and he sent you greetings from Peru.
Jungle de Perú.
From the jungle.
Hello, my name is Nina. Vengo de Córdoba, Argentina, y vivo ya hace varios años aquí en Perú.
My name is Nina, and I'm from Córdoba, Argentina, and I'm living for a couple of years here in Peru.
I'm Jonah. I'm from the US.
I'm Mick, originally from Ireland.
And I'm George from the US.
Thank you. So without further ado, Viejo, would you begin the blessing of the ayahuasca?
Pues pensar decir sobre la ayahuasca.
Ya, muy bien. Bueno, buenas tardes a todos. Vamos a empezar. Ah, ya. Buenas tardes a todos.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Aquí estamos en la selva del Perú
Here we are in the jungle of Peru
con un grupo especial
with a special group,
de un guía espiritual,
with a special guide, spirit,
Crow Makino
Frau Mekino,
y sus amigos.
and his friends.
Estamos aquí mostrando nuestra cultura medicinal
We are here to demonstrate our medicinal culture.
de nuestros ancestros,
Ancestral,
de nuestros padres, de nuestros abuelos.
of our grandparents.
Aquí tenemos un lugar de sanación espiritual,
Here we have a place to healing and of spirit,
donde entramos en procesos de profunda conexión con los espíritus de las plantas.
where we enter to the spirit of the plants.
Pero usamos como planta maestra la ayahuasca,
The master plant is the ayahuasca,
donde nos ayuda a encontrarnos en nuestro mundo espiritual,
who helps us to find our spiritual world,
donde nos ayuda a liberar espacios.
to help us to
Cuidado.
uh,
A tener más espacio
making more spaces,
para
free spaces
poder integrarnos en esta vida.
to be integrated in our life.
Ayahuasca no es droga.
Ayahuasca is not a drug.
Ayahuasca es medicina ancestral espiritual.
Ayahuasca is a medical medicine.
Ancestral medicine.
Ancestral medicina. ¿No? Es así que unimos a las culturas de nuestros pueblos,
Here we bring the cultures together of our towns,
a las tribus originarias,
of the tribes originals,
donde también
where
se usan diferentes plantas medicinales.
using also different kind of plants.
Tenemos diferentes instrumentos de trabajo
We have different instruments to work
para poder ayudar a las personas en la curación.
that we can help the people with healing.
Ese es nuestro compromiso
That's our compromise
de los curanderos.
of the healers.
Enseñamos también a la gente
We teach as well to the people
a que aprendan nuestras tradiciones.
that they learn our traditions.
El Perú es rico en todo su área,
Peru is rich in all his places,
en su cultura
in his culture,
espiritual,
in the spirit,
diferentes tipos de medicinas como la huachuma,
different kinds of medicine like the Komuchuma,
huachuma, y también el San Pedro que se usa en los Andes del Perú.
and also the San Pedro, what they use in the Andes.
Hay diferentes sitios energéticos en el Perú donde se puede conectar espiritualmente.
Different genetics places in different places of Peru.
What is a possible connection espiritual? Very high, super high.
Hi.
Yeah. Entonces, un amor grande para ustedes
Big love for you,
y que siempre estemos conectados con la espiritualidad.
that we are always connected with the spirit.
Que esto es lo más fantástico para este mundo.
It's the most fantastic for the world.
Conectarnos con nuestros animales de poder,
Connected with the animals of our power,
conectarnos con nuestros ancestros que usaron la medicina,
connected with our wishes, who connects us to the medicine,
donde ahora se lo necesita bastante.
where we need now a lot
A esta medicina se lo necesita bastante ahora,
this medicine.
cuando se habla de medicina de plantas.
if you talk about plant medicine,
donde la gente está introduciéndose más a la cultura
where the people introducing to the culture
para conectarse con la energía espiritual de las plantas.
to connect the spirit of the plants.
Sabemos que el mundo necesita curación.
We know the world needs healing.
Sabemos que todos necesitamos integrarnos a una espiritualidad.
All of us needs integration to the medicine,
Y podemos contribuir con el mundo
and we want to deliver it to the world
porque aprendemos cada día más a ayudar a la gente.
we learn every day to helping the people.
Les deseo todo lo mejor para ustedes
My wishes
y
getting
siempre
better for
estar
you,
en conexión.
and that we're always in connection.
Mi espíritu con ustedes.
His spirit with your connection.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Let's the ayahuasca.
Allá. Ok. Ven, que va. Pásame tú. No entiendo bien. Vamos a soplar al mundo. ¿Ya?
Now we're blowing to the world.
Vengan todos ustedes atrás. Que vengan todos.
Everybody to the back. Come here.
A salir todos atrás. Por la Four Wings. Por nuestros ancestros. Habla, señor.
Our wishes.
Por nuestra Pachamama.
For our Mother Earth.
Por los espíritus de las plantas.
For the spirit of the plant.
Que nuestra energía llegue a través del mundo.
That our energy goes around the world.
Listo.
Ready.
Ahora vamos a bendecir la ayahuasca, ¿ya? Esta es la ayahuasca,
Bless the
¿ya?
ayahuasca.
Planta,
This is ayahuasca.
que esta noche vamos a tomar
This night we will drink it.
para que ustedes también estén conectados con nosotros.
That you as well as connected with us,
Todos ustedes.
all of you.
Vamos a bendecir. No, no. Madre ayahuasca,
Mother ayahuasca,
bendícenos hoy.
bless us today.
Danos una oportunidad de vivir más.
Give us an opportunity.
Madre ayahuasca,
Mother ayahuasca,
cura a los enfermos.
healing the sick people,
Madre ayahuasca, protege la naturaleza.
protect the nature,
Despierta nuestros sentidos.
and open your feelings.
Karuni, karuni, karuna, respinampa, respinampa, karanampi. Ayahuasca, chacronita. Para la Pachamama. Para nuestra Pachamama. Traduce.
The Mother Earth, our Machapama,
Para nuestra Pachamama.
our Machapama.
Muchas gracias.
Thank you very much.
Ahí está. Ujú. Ya. Vamos. Vamos. Ven, muy late, tengo palabras.
Por favor.
That was uncharacteristically brief.
Counts. Pachamama.
Pachamama.
That was
Vamos a chapar.
a little briefer than actually takes place in the ceremony in the temple prior to the ceremony opening. But does anyone have any questions I might like to ask about Amazonian curandero practice? That we can ask Viejo or Nina?
Va a preguntar. Voy a hacer algunas preguntas frente a ti o a mí sobre lo que es el curanderismo de la Amazonía.
Okay, everybody. I have switched back into gallery view for a moment. So if you would like to ask any questions, not just about ayahuasca ceremonies, but also whatever you would like to know from Viejo or Nina or John, anything at all. Ali.
Thanks, Lau. My question is, and also I have lots of thanks. Thank you so much. It's wonderful to be connected with you in this way. And I guess maybe is someone going to translate? Maybe I should slow down a little bit. But my question is, because I've studied lots of different traditions from the Far East and India and closer to home. So I would love to know, what do you feel is the most important daily practice? You know, what can we do like every day that you consider to be the most helpful in maintaining that connection with spirit and with the earth and being of the greatest service that we can be? Thank you.
Es importante que podemos enseñar todos los días una conexión con el buen espíritu.
Bueno, yo creo que lo más importante es que una persona tiene que decidirse a vivir la espiritualidad.
I think the most important is that every single person has to live the spirit.
Porque un espíritu tiene que unirse con otro espíritu.
Because one spirit have to come together with another spirit.
Porque los espíritus de la planta tienen que conectarse con nuestros espíritus para poder tener un diálogo.
The spirit of the plants have to connect it with our spirits, because there's what we
para poder tener un diálogo.
That they have a dialogue.
Ambos se tienen que buscar para que exista la espiritualidad.
Both have to look.
Uno no puede ser individual espiritual.
Only one, it's not possible.
Individual espiritual no podemos ser. Tenemos que tener alguna conexión con algo para sentir la espiritualidad.
We need a connection.
Así como nosotros tenemos espiritualidad con los árboles, también nosotros tenemos como humanos.
They want to know the actual practice. What actual thing do each day? Una cosa hacer cada día. Específicamente una cosa.
Ya. Levantarse a las 3 de la mañana, todos los días.
Wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning every day.
Sentarse y curar a los mejores, a la familia.
And heal the best people of your family.
Llamar a nuestro creador.
Our creator.
Para que nos dé fuerza cada día.
That he gives us power every day.
Para ayudar a alguien.
To help someone.
Eso es la respuesta.
That's it.
Thank
Does that
you.
answer your question?
Yes, beautiful. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Anybody else?
I would just like to say hello to all my friends in the jungle, to Mick, to George,
Miguel.
Hey, hi, Don Miguel.
to Nina,
How are
to Viejo. Hello. My spirits are there in person. I miss you all.
Yeah.
It's good to
Aho.
see you. You have a question for Viejo?
And not so much. Just so you all know that my spirits are there with you, and I really miss being there.
We miss you as well.
Aho.
Gracias.
Oh, thank you, Michael. Anybody else? If there's nobody at the moment, I have a question to Nina. Nina, because it is International Women's Day today, I would like to know, do you feel that female curanderos and male curanderos work differently? Do you feel a difference?
So,
Es curanderos y curanderas, male y female. Okay. ¿Hacen lo mismo o diferentes?
Primeramente, me voy a acercar.
No.
Primeramente, saludar a todas las mujeres del mundo
first of all, I send greetings to all the women of the world
como mujeres que necesitamos recobrar la fuerza del curanderismo
like women. We need to heal the power of the woman,
y ser puente para poder
be a bridge,
recordar esa sabiduría
and to remember that that mission.
Las mujeres curanderas y los hombres curanderos
The men and the women curanderos, healers,
tenemos un propósito en común
we have one mission,
que es el de brindar curación a las personas.
to heal the people.
Brindar curación a las personas. Brindar.
It's like just shine healing.
Shine healing.
Entregar curación a las personas. Tanto hombres y mujeres.
So many men like women.
Desde este linaje que yo soy alumna de Agustín.
Like she's a student of Agustín, of Viejo Agustín.
Hacemos las mismas prácticas.
We do the same praxis.
Cada uno con sus métodos.
Every one with his style.
Y cada uno con su propia sabiduría.
And everybody in his way.
Desde ese lugar no hay diferencia en cuanto a qué se puede hacer como mujer y qué se puede hacer como hombre. No hay diferencia entre lo que puede hacer un hombre y una mujer en el curanderismo.
There's no difference between a woman and a man in the healing.
Sí hay diferencia en los métodos que se aplican.
If there's difference, they will tell you. That's it. Ajo.
Thank you. Thank you. Gracias.
You may be hearing the celebration of the Day of the Woman in the background now.
Yes, slightly.
I will take a moment while there's no questions to respond to the first question a little bit too. In my personal practice, every day I find it important to greet the directions and honor them. Before even doing that, when I first wake up, I try to remember to thank the Great Spirit for another day. I don't always wake up feeling good. And I may not wake up feeling grateful, but if I remember to express gratitude for another day and the beauty that is potentially held in that day, it immediately starts to improve things. And by recognizing each direction and the powers those directions hold, including the earth and the heavens, the great spirit that moves through all things, that really centers me and connects me to all my surroundings. So I know that Viejo also does something very similar.
Thanks, John. Thank you.
Right. Anybody like to say something, ask something? You could just also say something if you want to. Some greetings to the people in the jungle. Some blessing to Peru, whatever you would like to do.
No understand.
Yeah, Kalyan. You need to unmute yourself.
And A.
Yes.
Oh, hello. Yes, that's it. Yes. Well, I had a question to Diego, because he said to wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Is that because that shows our commitment to spirit and to the spiritual practice, or why is that? Why so early in the morning?
A las 3 de la mañana nuestro pensamiento se une con nuestro sueño.
3 o'clock in the morning, our thinking and
se une nuestro pensamiento con nuestro sueño.
Comes together with our dreams.
A esa hora se puede dimensionar en silencio.
That's the time.
Es la hora mundial.
That's the world time.
De la meditación, de la transportación.
Of meditation, of transportation.
No es todos los días, por supuesto.
Not every day.
Hay que encontrar unos días especiales para poder hacer eso.
You have to select
John, you have frozen. Can you hear me? We have lost them at the moment. We haven't got an image any longer on Krau's computer. Jonathan, shall we just wait and see if they come back?
Yeah, let's give it a minute or two. They've done fantastically well with the signal coming all the way from the jungle there. That's been impressively clear for the most part up until now. But let's give them a minute and see whether or not we can get a picture back from them.
Yeah.
John's screen is still showing, hey? You can't see him, you can only see his icon, but I wonder if they can hear us when we talk.
Can you hear us, you people in the jungle? No. They can't hear us. We tried to do a tech run yesterday and they had no signal whatsoever. So I think we were quite lucky to have it for a while.
One thing that might benefit them is if they turn off their video, they'll drastically reduce their bandwidth. That may at least give them audio.
Andy, was that you saying something?
Yeah.
Can you say it a
Sorry.
bit louder?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. If they disable their video or reduce the bandwidth that they need to transmit on, and so they should be able to get audio through if they have any bandwidth at all.
They are back. They're back. Thanks, Andy. They are back, it seems. Ah, perfect. You're back.
Thank you for standing in there, Andy.
Entonces, para decirles que a las 3 de la mañana,
So 3 o'clock in the morning,
los curanderos nos conectamos no solamente con lo físico, sino con lo espiritual de las personas.
we healers connecting us not only with physical people, also with the spirit.
Para poder curar a distancia también.
That we can heal from the distance.
Para poder integrarnos.
That we can be integrated.
Porque cada paciente necesita su curación espiritual también.
Every patient needs his healing spiritual.
Y esa es la hora especial.
This is a special time.
A las 3 de la mañana.
3 o'clock in the morning.
Y de ahí estamos 15 minutos nada más y de ahí descansamos de nuevo.
So we're working like 15 minutes and then we're going to rest again.
Pero esa es la hora especial para conectarnos espiritualmente.
But this is the special hour to connect us spiritually.
Tanto con la familia, curar a la familia, curar a los amigos,
heal the family,
curar a las personas que necesitan
the persons who needs
mucho en este mundo, a los animales también.
In this world, also the animals,
curar a la tierra,
also the earth,
curar a las plantas,
the plants,
a los ríos,
the rivers,
a todo en general.
All in general.
Es un momento especial, pero no es todos los días.
It's a special moment, but not every day.
Es un momento que tú te programas.
This is a moment what you programming.
Para poder conectarte a esa hora.
To have the power to be connected.
Es la hora del silencio, es la hora de la transportación energética.
That's the hour of silence and connection.
Con diferentes apus también. Apus son las montañas sagradas.
With the different apus, which means like mountains.
Sacred mountains.
Sacrifice.
¿Ya? Donde también son parte espiritual de la cultura andina peruana.
They are also a spirit part of the Peruvian history.
¿Ya? Donde podemos conectarnos también con este poder de la tierra.
Where we connect us to have the gift.
Que es la Pachamama.
It's the Pachamama.
Donde agradecemos a la Madre Tierra.
Give thanks to Mother Earth.
Huh?
Give thanks to Mother Earth.
Give thanks to Mother Earth.
Donde agradecemos a los espíritus de los apus. Apus.
Apus.
Apus son las montañas sagradas. Traduce tú, creo.
Apus, they are the mountains.
Yeah.
Sacred. ¿Ya? Donde nos encontramos también con nuestras tradiciones culturales.
We find our culture.
En este camino,
this walk,
de este trabajo de curanderismo,
of the healer.
Prometemos también hacia nosotros cumplir.
We promise to complete.
¿A quién le prometemos? Prometemos a los espíritus,
our spirits,
a las plantas sagradas,
the plants,
para proteger nuestro espíritu también.
Also to protect our spirit.
Las mujeres curanderas,
the women healers,
que son tan importantes en este mundo,
they are so important in this world.
Ahora
now
están tomando poder.
They take a power now.
Para poder curar también la parte femenina.
They have the power to heal.
Que muchos años han estado muy bajo las mujeres curanderas.
This healing woman, there was many years really low taxing.
Es ahora que los espíritus de las mujeres curanderas,
the spirit of,
es ahora que los espíritus de las mujeres curanderas,
this moment of the woman spirit,
tiene que recuperarse la fuerza más grande todavía.
they have to get back the power for healing again.
Más grande,
More
más
big,
grande.
more big.
Donde se pueda distribuir energía compatible,
What they can deliver this
energía espiritual de balance,
energy
de balance,
of balance,
donde se pueda sentir la energía unida
where they feel the energy together
para poder abrir la curación al mundo.
to open the healing to the world.
Eso estamos entrando en la fuerza más grande de la dualidad.
That way, with opening the gate more big, whatever, to the human beings.
De la dualidad, ¿no? De la compensación
The compensation,
para poder
compensation,
integrar la parte espiritual femenina y masculina.
spirit, masculine and feminine.
¿Ya? Esto es importante en la vida.
That's very important.
Reconocer
To remember
y recuperar.
There they are. Right. So let's hope yeah, they have moved into the temple, Michael. You were absolutely right. Okay, we can see you. Can we hear you?
Yes, we can hear you.
Wonderful.
So sorry about that. The weather has changed and the connection has become more difficult. We changed hotspots.
Okay. There were some more questions. Would you like to hear them? Would that be okay for Viejo?
Yes, I'm going to move over and let Viejo sit center screen.
Okay.
Viejo and Nina.
Heather, maybe you want to ask your question first.
Yeah, okay.
Viejo is going to give a message from the top.
There's some questions too.
Ahí estamos.
Okay, so Heather has a question and I think she can do it in Spanish. Let's see.
Yes, quiero preguntar, ¿cuál es la mejor manera para preparar para la ceremonia ayahuasca? ¿Qué tiene que hacer antes para como limpiar? Yo sé que hay algunas comidas que es mejor, how do you say, not to eat food, to start to fast. ¿Qué otras cosas es mejor para como limpiar, como preparar para el ceremonio?
Okay. Ella dice, ¿cómo preparar para la ayahuasca?
Bueno, uno tiene que prepararse para la ceremonia.
No.
What? It's important to prepare for the ceremony.
Con una dieta primero alimenticia.
For a diet of basic foods.
Porque nosotros tenemos que purificar para entrar a la ceremonia.
Because we have to purify ourselves to enter the ceremony.
Tanto el tipo de alimento es muy especial porque no se puede comer, por ejemplo, carne, no se puede compatibles cuerpo.
It's importante. It's important to only eat certain foods and not red meats and not highly processed foods in order to be clean and prepared for the ceremony.
Yeah. Tenemos que prepararnos también mentalmente.
We also have to prepare ourselves mentally.
Nuestros pensamientos tienen que centrarse en la conexión con la planta.
Our thoughts are here to connect ourselves and centralize ourselves with the plant.
Para poder recibir también lo que nos da la medicina de ayahuasca.
To focus us to receive also what the plant can give us, ayahuasca.
También tenemos cosas que pedir a la madre ayahuasca.
Because we also have things to ask Mother Ayahuasca.
Pero también es un trabajo conjunto, juntos.
And also it is a work together, done together.
Porque necesitamos de ambas partes.
Because we need both parts.
Una la que nos brinda el espíritu de la planta.
One is to be shining the spirit of the plants.
De la ayahuasca.
Of ayahuasca.
Y otros nosotros que recibimos de la madre ayahuasca.
And also that we can receive from Mother Ayahuasca.
En un ritual, en una ceremonia de ayahuasca.
In a ritual and ceremony of ayahuasca.
Entramos en conexión profunda con la ayahuasca.
Brings us into a profound connection with ayahuasca.
Donde la ayahuasca sabe a qué parte del cuerpo va a llegar.
Where the ayahuasca knows which part of the body to enter.
Sabe como medicina inteligente.
Understand that this is a medicine which is very intelligent.
A veces tenemos algunas enfermedades que no se muestran.
That we have infirmities that can teach us.
Entonces también la madre ayahuasca al curandero le da mensajes.
So Mother Ayahuasca and the curandero bring us messages.
Para poder curar a la persona.
To empower the person to heal.
Estamos hablando también de conexiones.
We're also speaking of connections.
De curación espiritual, físico, orgánico y mental.
Of curing both physical, spiritual, and mental.
Esa es la forma de trabajar con las plantas.
This is a form of work with the plants.
Ayahuasca es planta maestra.
Ayahuasca is the teacher plant.
Ayahuasca da oportunidad a mucha gente a transformar su vida.
Ayahuasca gives the opportunity to many people to transform their lives.
Para poder confrontar con nuestro miedo también.
To also empower them to confront their fears.
Para poder tener estabilidad en esta vida.
To have the power to have stability in their lives.
Los espíritus acompañan.
The spirits accompany us.
A veces los espíritus vienen a operar.
And at times they come to operate.
Dentro de la ceremonia.
Within the ceremony itself.
Y son bienvenidos.
And they are welcomed.
¿No? Elementales también que acompañan.
Elemental spirits are also welcome.
Todo ese camino que existe dentro del curanderismo.
All of this way of healing exists within.
Y el chamanismo que hablamos.
Within the curandero, the curer, and the shaman.
Aquí los procesos son individuales.
But here these processes are also individual.
Como también grupales.
As well as a group process.
Pero todo dentro de una energía pura de la medicina ancestral.
But all within the pure spirit of the ancestor.
Desde la preparación de la ayahuasca.
From the very important preparation of the ayahuasca.
Porque desde ahí nace ya nuestra fuerza para curar.
Because from that, from the ancestors.
Porque se hace una preparación de corazón.
Comes the preparation of the heart, for the heart.
Y se hace con bendiciones.
And the benedictions, the blessings.
Con invocaciones.
With prayers.
A diferentes áreas energéticas espirituales.
To different areas of energy, of spiritual energy.
Siempre acordándonos de la Madre Tierra.
Always connecting to the Mother Earth.
La Pachamama.
La Pachamama.
Que nuestros incas como cultura
that our Incas,
nos han enseñado también la espiritualidad.
Okay, say it again.
Teach the spiritual part.
They also teach the spiritual part.
Donde los incas también tenían sus rituales.
Where the Incas also had their rituals.
Donde se conectaban con el Padre Sol.
Where they could connect to the Father Sun.
Con la Madre Luna.
To the Mother Moon.
Con la Pachamama.
To Pachamama, the mother.
También habían las mujeres curanderas dentro de los incas.
And the Incas also lived and worked many female women.
Donde también daban la oportunidad a que otras generaciones también entren como curanderos.
So who also had the opportunity, women as well as other generations, to become curanderos.
Entonces, el mundo necesita curación.
And therefore the whole world needs healing.
Y estamos cada vez enseñando más a las personas a aprender el curanderismo.
And we are each time teaching individuals to learn more about it.
El curandero no es eterno.
Because a curandero is not forever.
Por eso se enseña a que continúe en el mundo de la curación.
So we must teach in order to continue the healing in the world.
El mundo está lleno de problemas.
The world is full of problems.
Y la ciencia casi no puede ayudar.
And the science cannot always help.
Porque la parte espiritual es casi desconocida.
Because the spiritual path is almost unknown.
Pero en el mundo chamánico, en el mundo del curanderismo,
but in the world of the shaman, the world of the curandero,
existe la curación por medio de la parte espiritual.
Exists primarily the healing of the spiritual path.
Donde nos conectamos no solamente con las plantas,
where we connect not only with the plants,
sino también nos conectamos con la parte ancestral.
But we also connect with the ancestral part.
Que ayahuasca también recibe esa parte.
That the ayahuasca also receives this part.
Para poder mostrarnos hacia la gente qué podemos hacer en esta vida.
To empower us to show others how to live in this life in this way.
Hay diferentes partes del curanderismo.
There are different parts of
que se trabaja en diferentes áreas.
That are found in different areas.
De la cultura peruana.
Of the Peruvian culture.
Por ejemplo, la huachuma.
For example, la huachuma.
Que es parecido al San Pedro.
Which is San Pedro, the cactus.
Eso lo usaron la cultura inca también.
It's also used by the Incan culture.
Para transportarse energéticamente.
To carry us energetically.
Para recibir los mensajes, para poder hacer qué hacer para sus pueblos.
To also empower us to receive.
Igual las tribus amazónicas.
Also the Amazon's trees.
Ellos también, la ayahuasca, tomaban para saber cuáles son los mensajes que tienen para sus comunidades.
Ayahuasca also knows what are the messages from these trees for our communities.
Así como también saber, por ejemplo, cómo va a tener su agricultura, por ejemplo.
Also to know, for example, how to do good agriculture.
Cómo va a ser un nuevo curandero.
How to become new healers.
Cómo va a ser su familia.
How to be a family.
Toda una comunidad tomaban ayahuasca siempre y toman hasta ahora nuestros.
When all the community can take ayahuasca.
Nuestra cultura ancestral originaria.
It's our original culture and ancestor.
De pueblos originarios.
Of the original peoples.
Donde seguimos con nuestras costumbres, con nuestras tradiciones.
From whom came all of the customs and traditions.
Se está viendo que poco a poco se está perdiendo las tradiciones.
These which slowly we have begun to lose.
Por eso nuestro compromiso de los curanderos es enseñar curanderismo al mundo.
For this, the promise of the curanderos is to give this teaching to the world.
Sin mirar raza, credo, nacionalidad o clase social.
Without seeing race, creed, color, or nationality.
En el mundo del curanderismo todos somos iguales.
In the world of shamanism and the curandero, all are equals.
Aquí no hay discriminación.
Here there's no discrimination.
Entre la mujer y el hombre, no.
Between women and men, that does not exist.
Cuanto más se enseña,
what more can be taught,
más se multiplica la curación.
To multiply the healing.
Así es.
This is so.
Muchísimas gracias. Gracias.
Thank you very much. Have you got time to answer one more question? Can we have one more question?
Another question? Yes. Yes, please.
See? Okay.
Many
questions.
No, we need to stop at one point as well, but we would like to, Andy wanted to ask a question. Andy, have you left us?
No, I'm still here.
Didn't you want to talk about place, whether the place is important?
My question is the importance of where one does ceremony. Whether that be because the medicine ayahuasca or analogs are available, of course, all over the world. How much difference does it make doing it, for example, in the Amazon as opposed to, any other place, Ireland or North Africa or the United States?
Because ayahuasca and right.
Español, por favor.
Porque ayahuasca y otros químicos similares de ayahuasca hay en diferentes partes del mundo. ¿Qué es la importancia del lugar? ¿Puede usar ayahuasca o similares en otros lugares que no es la selva. Y es importante, es difícil, ¿cómo es la manera mejor usarlos?
Muy bien. Lo importante es mostrar la cultura al mundo.
The important thing is to show the culture of the world.
Yo, por ejemplo, vengo trabajando 24 años llevando la medicina y las tradiciones de nuestros pueblos al mundo.
For me, 24 hours a day.
Oh, 24 years.
24 years, thank you. I have brought this teaching to people of the world.
Llevando la medicina al mundo. Haciendo ceremonias en casi todo el mundo.
I have done ceremonies in almost all the world.
De la cual también es una preparación para venir a la selva, a la parte original.
It is a good preparation to use in the jungle, from the jungle.
Porque también se le puede mostrar a las personas cómo poder llegar a nuestros pueblos a tomar ayahuasca en su parte original. Sí.
Because it's important to show people how to use ayahuasca in its original place.
Lo que hacemos es mostrar nuestros trabajos.
What we are doing is to show the world.
Donde tratamos de dar confianza a las personas para que puedan venir a hacer sus procesos personales.
To give people the confidence to then bring these methods to their own personal.
Y también mostrar a través del mundo en programas que presentan como conferencias internacionales, de reuniones de curanderos del mundo, por ejemplo.
We can bring this also to reunions of healers in the world and conferences.
Tuve un congreso internacional en Múnich.
I was at an international conference in
donde
Munich.
Mostré la cultura de nuestros pueblos.
To show the culture of these people. The question, la pregunta también es sano o seguro usar ayahuasca fuera de la selva y en europea o otros lugares?
Se puede usar la ayahuasca, se muestra la ayahuasca, se puede usar, pero tiene que tener un buen guía.
You have to have a good guide.
Porque si no tiene un buen guía,
if you don't have a good
pasar
guide,
algunas cosas diferentes.
Then different things can happen and outcomes could happen.
Porque para tomar ayahuasca se necesita una preparación.
To take ayahuasca, you have to have a preparation.
Se necesita sentir a la persona en qué estado está.
You have to feel what state is the person in.
Una persona no puede tomar fácilmente ayahuasca sola.
A person cannot take ayahuasca safely or easily solo alone.
Y la ayahuasca tiene un comportamiento en el cuerpo.
Ayahuasca has a behavior in the body.
Porque el curandero tiene que controlar, tiene que mirar.
That a curandero can control and can see and watch.
Acompañar sus procesos.
To accompany the process of healing or change.
Eso es. Por ejemplo, yo hago ceremonias en muchas partes de Europa y otras partes del mundo, ¿no?
So I've done these ceremonies in many parts of Europe and the world.
Hay una cosa importante que debemos saber.
But here's a very important thing you must know.
La ayahuasca necesita dosificación a las personas.
Ayahuasca needs a careful dosing to the individual person.
Y el curandero tiene que mirar a la persona para poder dosificar.
And the curandero can see the person and must see them in order to judge correctly.
Porque si toman fuera de lo exacto, o sea, fuera de lo normal, puede suceder muchas cosas.
If you don't take the exact right dose at a given time for a given person, you could have a very bad outcome.
Por eso la dosificación en la ayahuasca es muy importante.
For this reason, the dosage itself in ayahuasca is very important.
El acompañamiento del curandero o la curandera.
And the accompaniment of the curandero, whether man or woman.
¿Ya? Eso es muy importante saber. Se toma en otros sitios.
If you take it in other places than the jungle.
No tiene problemas si es bien guiado.
You have no problems if it is well guided.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Thank you very much. We have one more question from Karen. It's okay?
Yes.
Yeah. Many.
Question?
Gracias.
Okay, Karen.
Hello, Nina. Hello, Viejo. Thank you for this. I want to ask you a very different question. I'm a Pampa Masayoc. I work with the Keros in Cusco, the Sacred Valley. And you know, in Sacred Earth Activism, we're working with healing. And it's always, you know, we do work to help heal people and the collective. But I want to ask you about healing the earth and healing the water. Is it an arrogant thing to think that we can help nature to heal? Or can it heal itself and we just need to look after the human beings that get up to a lot of mischief? Is that a clear question?
Yes, if I get it wrong, I'm sorry. La pregunta es, this woman, esta mujer, se hace trabajo en Cusco y con maneras de curanderos aquí. La pregunta es diferente que otros. ¿Es posible trabajar a curar el mundo, el aire, el agua, sí, la naturaleza, o es tonto, es demasiado mucho ego pensar que podemos hacerlo? A veces solamente pensamos de las personas y no tengo miedo por naturaleza.
Yeah. Aquí lo más importante es que la intención de curar la tierra
The most important thing is the intention to cure the earth
de diferentes lugares con rituales que se hacen.
of different areas, regions with their rituals they
En la
have.
cultura peruana, en los Andes,
In the Peruvian culture in the Andes,
se llaman pagos a la tierra.
they
Pay,
pay to make payments to the earth.
Que son un ritual muy especial
It's a very special ritual.
que se ofrecen energías también de agradecimiento
That they offer energies as well of thanks
para poder recibir también.
In order to be able to receive.
Pero es bien claro de que
it's very clear that
estas energías que recibimos,
that these energies that we receive,
pues automáticamente se multiplican.
Will automatically multiply.
Porque la intención,
because the intention
es pura.
Is a pure one.
¿Ya? Ahora, hablando de energías que se pueden transportar a través de los espíritus.
Now we're talking about the energies which can transport us to the spirits.
Muchos curanderos usamos lo que son los animales de poder.
Many curanderos use these, such as animals, for
los espíritus de los animales.
Spirits of the animals.
Tanto del aire,
like the air,
del agua,
the water,
de la tierra.
And the earth.
Y también junto con los elementales.
And also together with the other elements.
La última parte, ¿cuál era? La pregunta, la última. La pequeña, la última.
Si era posible curar por medio de esos elementos o si era demasiado ego.
Ya. Mire, el curandero necesita sentir para curar.
The healer needs to feel in order to cure.
No necesita subir ego para curar.
It doesn't need to overcome ego to cure.
Toda curación tiene que salir del corazón.
Because all the curing can come from in the heart.
Que el corazón está conectado con el alma.
Because the heart is connected to the soul.
Y se refuerza el espíritu.
And this is a force of spirit.
Esa es la fuerza de transportación.
And this is a spirit of force that can transform and transport.
¿Qué intención le das a la curación?
Okay. What intention do you give to it?
El ego también cura.
So it's good to cure.
El ego cura, pero
and
cura muy corto, no cura a largo plazo.
And then cure small. What it means is stay little. Don't cure the world,
Yeah,
but your own.
Okay. No cura a la conciencia grande, sino cura muy pequeña.
Very tiny is enough.
Como una tableta hoy día, mañana sigues con el dolor.
Okay, yeah, like a little tablet for your headache, for your pain, a little healing for the earth near you.
Entonces, así es, ¿no? Todo lo que podemos sentir
all that we can feel
como energía
as energy
es multiplicarle para otros.
Is multiplied by others.
Para dar oportunidad en esta vida.
To give opportunity for others in this life.
Hablando
to live.
De proteger la tierra.
We are speaking of protecting the earth.
Hablando de lo que es cómo podemos contribuir con el mundo.
We're speaking of what it is that we can give to the earth.
Es verdad.
It's the
no
truth.
Se puede tapar el sol con un dedo.
We cannot move the earth one finger.
Pero sí puedes cuidar el lugar donde vives.
But we can look and search in the place where we live.
Hacer lo mejor del lugar donde vives.
How to make better the place where we live.
Ahí está la contribución al mundo.
There's a contribution to the world.
Uno quiere hacer todo para todo, no se puede.
You cannot do all of everything.
Se puede mandar las mejores intenciones, las mejores deseos, todo se puede mandar, ¿no?
I can send all the desires out.
Pero si no cuidas tu lugar,
But if you don't take
donde
care of your
vives,
house where you live,
no contribuyes con el mundo.
you are not contributing to the world.
Así es.
That is.
Oh, muchas gracias. Upachai Sonkia. Thank you.
That's good. Thank you.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
That's
A tu
beautiful.
contestación.
That's it. That's all.
Si tienen preguntas para Nina.
Do you have a
for
question
Nina?
for Nina?
Anybody
Or for
has
me?
a question for Nina? This will be our last question. Go for it.
This will be your last question. La última pregunta. Si hay.
Anybody? So we will open the space now, John, if that's okay with you, for people to say their thanks to Viero and Nina, if they want to do that.
Thank you. Gracias a ti.
We would like to say thank you to you, and we open the space for people so that people can give their thanks.
Can you, sorry, we was changing the persons. Can you say it again, please?
I say it again. So we're opening the space now for people to say thank you to you, if that's what they want to do. Is that all right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, thank you.
People say thank you to you.
Yeah, gracias.
Muchas
Gracias.
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 Agradezca mucho.
Anybody
Gracias.
wants to say something specific? Go for it. Now is your time before we close.
¿Qué dice, señor?
Yeah, go make it.
Espera, preparando a ellos.
A ti, pero nada nos va a entender porque estamos en conexión.
All right, well, if everyone's going to be shy, I'm jumping in. Thank you so, so much from the bottom of my heart. And also that you are both there, Nina and Viejo, that you're both a man and a woman. I can't tell you energetically how beautiful it feels to have you both sitting there. And I feel so touched. I want to cry. Just thank you.
Sí, sí, perfecto.
Thank you.
Muchas gracias.
Bueno,
Thank you, Karen.
esta conexión no fuera posible si no sería por John, por Crow.
Yeah,
Por
we
Crow
will, we will,
also.
we will
This
thank
connection was
Crow.
for Crow.
Don't
Thanks to
worry.
him.
Don't worry. Anybody else would like to say something personal before I thank them officially, Andy?
I just wrote it
I
down.
can
But yeah, just
Yeah,
thank you so
yeah,
much
just-
for your time, and sharing your wisdom
por
and
tiempo.
doing this all for us
Compartimos.
for free. It's much appreciated, and it's the most anybody can do for anybody
Agradezco.
else.
Thank you.
And thank you, Andy. We wish you were here.
Yeah, me too.
Anybody else? And then I will do the official thank you and also ask, of course, John, if he would like to say something. But let's do thank yous first. If anybody wants to say something, please do.
Thank you for your wisdom that you share with us and the profound healing that I can feel from you.
Sobre
Thank you so very much. Muchas gracias.
Gracias también.
I would just like to say thank you so much. It's so nice to see you again. My love to all of you.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias, don Miguel.
Gracias.
Love you, don Miguel.
Thank you very much, Don
Sí.
Miguel.
Why chakra?
Ali, would you?
Doña Carla, te-
Yeah,
Okay.
I just want to echo everybody's thanks. It's been amazing, and I really have felt especially when you were outside, as if we were there with you, with that nature. And it's just so amazing that everything that you've said is shared by all traditions. Like you spoke about the heart, and that's really a portal. You know, that's what our star families say, is that, you know, through our heart we can connect with them and do things and change things, like in ways that we can't conceive of in our mind. Yeah, it's like our mind is just a very small container, but our heart is open to all of creation. And so, yeah, it's been amazing. Amazing. Thank you so much. And I don't know if you later on, John, please do share the song that came from Spirit with these beautiful people. That would be wonderful. Yeah, because it was for them and for everyone who is a steward of the earth. Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
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 Gracias. Thank you, Ali. And your song will be played here in the jungle. I have it with me. Thank you.
With
Thank
so
you very
much
much.
love to you. Yeah. Muchas gracias.
Right. Thank you, Ali. Anybody else?
¿Alguien
Or are
más?
we-
I just also want to say thank you.
Saga,
Gracias. Muchas
be a bit
gracias.
louder, Saga.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
I just
¿Escuchas?
also want to say gracias. Muchas gracias. Thank you so much.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Gracias.
Muchas gracias.
Before I say the official thank you and the goodbyes, and John, would you
Oficialmente.
like to say anything? Please. The world is your oyster at the moment, because you have organized this for us. We are really grateful to you. Anything you would like to say, we can spotlight you once more.
Well, thank you, Krista. I am very grateful to Sacred Earth Activism for allowing me to co-host today. I do this work because I love to share what I love so much. And I love to share my brother Viejo with people, and my sister Nina.
Thank you.
And if anyone can find it in their hearts to make a small donation to the Wider Chakra Fund, I will unashamedly ask. We have a donor box site that you can reach at our website at shamanicvoyages.com. You can just click on the box to make a donation there, large or small, all is welcome. Construction has already begun, and we're going to go out there tomorrow. Wider Chakra? Tomorrow. We're going to go out there tomorrow to see the progress that's being made with the donations received so far. We thank you very much for the opportunity to share what Viejo does with the world. He does a little on his own, but this has reached a few people who haven't seen his work yet, and this is the way that, like Don Augustine, his father, says, the world needs healing. And the purpose of bringing people to the jungle is to train them to go out and spread this healing throughout the world. And that's also largely the goal of SCA as well, is to spread healing. So I thank you for this opportunity.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
If we're coming back into the group, Jonathan, could you get us on view again? Stay with us for another moment, you people in the jungle, please. So I, of course, want to thank profoundly Friho and Nina. And also Wolfgang. I know it's not easy to translate. So thank you, Wolfgang, for translating for us.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you very much to understand.
A big thank you, of course, to John, who is becoming more and more part of Sacred Earth Activism, which he might regret one day because we're doing a lot of work. and constantly are busy. Thank you ever so much of opening this up and of building that connection. I also must thank Jonathan, who in the background did our tag. He has clicked himself out, co-founder of Sacred Earth Activism, my little brother in crime here. And thanks goodness he took over the tag. The other people from Sacred Earth Activism who are here, like Cass, Saga, Marie, Ale, and all of you who are here with us to create this energy and to do what Viejo and Nina and John said. We are changing energetically the world. This is a bit of healing we are doing, and we are doing it in the way we can do it at this moment in time. We couldn't all go to Peru and be there and support the people there, but we thought it would be a good idea to at least do something. And so I'm eternally grateful. And I would like to thank all the spirits who were with us today. I'm quite sure the spirits of Peru and the jungle, and of course the spirits of the direction and the fire, the water and the earth and the air. The incredible ancestors, the line of Viejo and Nina, but all of our ancestors who mean well with us and who gave us life and left us this habitable planet. We thank them. And to Great Spirit, who I cannot name, a big, big thank you, and to all the unseen forces who were with us. I think that's enough thank yous. And maybe we could have a hug together. Why don't we unmute, all of us? Just let's unmute and say goodbye with a hug. So you do it like this. Okay. Or you're just going, bye.
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 Adios.
Bye.
Adios.
Bye, everybody.
Adios.
Bye, Nina.
Thank you.
Bye,
Thank you.
Vi.
Love you all.
And we blow our candle, if we blow our candle out and send out fantastically good wishes to each other and to the world.
Yeah.
Aquí está justo, ya va a terminar la vela.
Nina?
Ahí está, Nina.
Or woman?
Nina, yes, let a woman. Okay, let's blow it out and send out good wishes to Peru and the world.
Thank you, word. That was a bit early there.
Muy bien, aplausos.
Muchas gracias.
Gracias.
Thank you.
Entonces le van a meter al cine, no hay más grande. ¿No?
Bye.
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 Gracias.
Closing.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Chao a
Bye.
todos.
Jonathan, unfortunately, you need to stay till the end. But I'm closing now. John, we will be in touch via email, yeah? Have a good
Yes.
ceremony tonight.
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.